As investors globally get back to work after the holiday season, they could be looking at a new acronym. Jim O'Neill, the man who coined the term BRIC economies, is now looking at 4 other economies: Mexico, Indonesia, Nigeria, and Turkey, otherwise known as mint economies. These 4 countries were initially part of the Next 11 grouping that included Bangladesh, Egypt, Iran, Pakistan, South Korea, and Vietnam. These countries were identified by the Goldman Sachs Investment Bank and economists as having a high potential of becoming, along with the BRICS, the world's largest economies in the 21st century. So just what does the creation of a new tighter grouping mean, especially for Nigeria? Joining us to talk more about that is CCTV's correspondent, Kelly Lemon, who's live for us. Thank you for joining us today, Kelly. Why is Nigeria being flagged as one of the countries to watch?
Well, Jim O'Neill, as you say, the man who coined the now famous BRIC acronym, is singling out Mexico, Indonesia, Nigeria and Turkey, what he's calling the mint countries, as the ones to watch. Now, growing labour force and opportunity in the export markets are some of the attractive factors investors are looking at. The former chief economist at Goldman Sachs says of all the mint countries, it's Nigeria that offers some of the best opportunities. And the main reason for that is its growing population. Now, according to the UN, Nigeria has currently got a population of about 166 million people. And Jim O'Neill says that we could see its population take over the US by 2050. Now, analysts say if those people can be placed in productive jobs, Nigeria will become a very exciting prospect with a powerful workforce.
What are the main challenges facing Nigeria in the years?
Well, the biggest challenge is stability. And analysts say it will be a challenge for Nigeria, Africa's most populous country, to stay as one country given the challenges we're seeing on the ground. Now, Nigeria is rich in resources like oil, for example, but at the moment remains unstable. And the population is growing, which is an opportunity to grow the country's workforce. But according to the UN, life expectancy remains just over 50 years for men and women. And the other massive challenge facing Nigeria and those that invest there is corruption. According to media reports, Nigeria lost $142 billion to corruption, trade misinvoicing and tax evasion back in 2011, according to research company Global Financial Integrity. But despite some of the instability we're seeing, we are seeing foreign investment into the country. In fact, Nigeria's main equities index ended 2013 47% higher. Foreigners are accounting for about 60% of the stocks traded there, and analysts were concerned earlier this year that investors may withdraw due to the political uncertainty. But to be honest, the cheap global money and the lure of Nigeria's potential has really kept investors interested.
All right, thank you for that, Kelly Lemon. That's Kelly Lemon joining us live from London.